Hello, welcome to Coach Mel's Fitness. So today we are going to work on the Big Mac. MAC stands for muscle and cardio. So we need some weights. I am going to do a variation here where when we're using the lower body, I'm going to use some heavier weights and then I'm going to use lighter weights when we add in the upper body. You can use one set of weights for the whole thing. Make sure that your upper body can handle the moves. All right, we always start with a warm-up. I don't have any music on, so if you want some music, go press that play button, and we're gonna start by marching it out. Pump those arms, lift those knees, and you can do a little jog here if you want to, but we wanna get ourselves warmed up, pumping those arms. That's it. Bring it out wide. Keep it going. Good. We're going to bring it in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. Good. Let's bring it a little bit quicker. Ins and outs. Ins and outs. In, out, out. In, out, out. So welcome. My first recording in my new area here, which is my in-house studio. Let's reach and reach. Little bend in the knees as we go across. Reach out, side to side, side to side. That's it. Make sure you're rotating on that back foot. We don't want to leave the knee behind by leaving that heel on the floor. Rotate and rotate, rotate and rotate. Good. We're going to step back, rotate over that front leg, switch, rotate over that front leg, switch. So we will do one lower body move today. Actually, I think I have one today where we do two. But anyway, this is all for counting. So we'll do 8 reps of each move. Then we'll do a new move. We'll add them together. Then we'll add a third move, we'll put them all together. Good, let's come out nice and wide, little side to side. After we do that, we're gonna do 2 minutes of cardio. So 3 moves, 20 minutes, 20 seconds each move. We'll go through it 2 times for a total of 2 minutes. Then we'll go back into some muscle work, and then we'll go back to cardio, back and forth. So 4 rounds of muscle, each one is different. Come on up, hinge forward. Nice flat back, straight legs, straight from the side, and up. Out, and up, good. And 3 rounds of cardio that are smooshed in between that muscle work. Do what you can do. That's it. Out, and up. And up, good. Let's bring one heel down, toe up. Bring both arms down, all the way up and around. Get those shoulders warmed up too. Scoop down, up and around. Scoop down, up and around. One more. Good, let's switch to the other side. Heel down, toe up, nice and straight. Hinge, up and out. Hinge, up and out. Now, if you have a mirror around, it's helpful for some of the moves that you can make sure that you're doing your form right. All right, let's get into the first round. So I'm going to show you the moves and then we will do them together. So you're going to pick up some weights. Now, like I said, if you have a variety of weights and you want heavier weights because we're doing just lower body, go ahead and pick up those weights. We're going to do reverse lunges. We're going to step back on one side and then we're going to step back on the other side. Getting yourself nice and low, trying to get those knees to 90-90. Second one, we're going to do a bottom half curl, just the bottom half. And then last one, we're going to do that 90-degree lateral raise. Everything here stays nice and flat. All right, grab a set of lights. Let's get to work. 8 on each side. I'm going to turn this way. Shoulders over your hips. Step back and down. Come up and switch. That's 1. Now, weight is in that front heel. Keeping your shoulders over your hips. 2. Drive up, squeezing the glutes as you come up. 3, through that front heel. Exhale as you're driving yourself up. That was 4. I'm gonna try to talk and keep my count. We'll see. 5. Good. Get as low as you can. Try not to lean forward. That was 6. This is 7. And here's 8. All right, we're gonna do that half biceps curl. Now, I'm actually gonna go down just a little bit in weights. Now, the important thing is that elbow stays underneath. I'm gonna go sideways again. We're gonna go halfway, little pause, and down. Up for 2, and down. 3, keep a slight bend in the knees, abs pulled in. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, we're gonna combine those, so stick with the weights that you had for that because we're gonna have that curl in there. We're gonna do a reverse, and then our half curl. So step back, come on up, step back, come on up, and now we have that half curl. Whoop, went a little too high. Step back, and up, back, and up, half curl. 2. Reverse, up, half curl. 3, good, keep that going. Think about your form, think about squeezing the glutes as you come up. Now squeeze those biceps. 5, back, and up, squeeze. 6, back, and up, and up. 7, and let's get one more. And 8. All right, next one we're going to a shoulder move. So again, I think I'm gonna drop my weights down just by a pound, just because I know it's gonna be a little bit harder bringing that up and out. So hands at that 90 degrees. Hands are in front of the elbows, not here. We want them out here. Up and bring it down. Again, slight bend in the knees, abs pulled in and down. 3 and down. 4 and down. 5. Good. Exhale on that up. 6, 7, and 8. All right, we're gonna put all 3 of them together. So reverse, half bicep curl. We'll do it as a hammer curl so that our hands are in the right position, and then we go into that lateral raise. All right, I'm gonna go a little angle here. We're gonna step back and up, back and up. Half curl from here out, down, and release. That's 1. Back and up. Good. Half curl, out, down, release for 2. That's it. Putting them all together. That heart rate's getting up there a little bit more. Going from upper to lower, lower to upper. That's 3. I've been known to screw up my count, so I'm sorry if I do. And I don't have anyone to yell at me to tell me that I'm wrong. So forgive me. Sometimes you might get a couple more. Sometimes you might get one less. That was 5. That's it. Make sure you drive up through that front heel. Squeeze. Good. 6. Halfway. 7. Last one here. Halfway. All right, I want you to put those weights aside. Make sure that they're not in the way. We're gonna be doing our first cardio, a little bit of lateral movement here. So use the space that you have. As you can see, I don't have a lot of space. So we're gonna do a shuffle, shuffle. I want you to reach across, either towards your toe or towards your knee, wherever you can go. Shuffle, shuffle, reach across, all right? Again, use the space that you have. Give myself a little bit more space there. Second move, connected jog. All that means is that we're running, but those toes don't come off the floor. Now, if you want to do a full jog there, it's fine. You can pick those toes up. Last one, soccer taps. I'm going to give you 2 variations here. It's here, okay? So there's a lot of rotation in that hip. If that bothers you, then you're going to do a high knee instead, all right? Up to you. We do each move for 20 seconds. We go 2 times through. That is 2 minutes worth of cardio. Are we ready? Start with that shuffle in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Shuffle, shuffle, reach. Shuffle, shuffle, reach. Here for 20 seconds. I want you to stay low. Keep those knees bent. Slide side to side. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. That's it. We got 3, 2, last one. All right, go into that connected jog. I want you running, pumping. Now, toes can stay on the floor, or you can bring them up. You can come here if you want to. You can do a full jog, or right here. You don't have to let those toes leave the floor. But pump it out. We got 3 more seconds here. We're going to soccer taps in 2 and 1 right here. So we got 5 more seconds here. We're going back to those sliders. Shuffle, shuffle, tap. 2, 1. Here we go. Shuffle, shuffle, tap. Reach across. Knee, toe. I'm going to the shin. Going right in between. Meeting halfway. Side to side. On the balls of your feet as you shuffle. Cross. Cross. 2, 1. Connect that jog. Here we go. Run it out. It's like speed walkers. They always have to have a part of one of their feet on the floor. That's it. Drive through it. 5 more seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. Right into taps. Remember, if this bothers your hips or knees in any way, you're just going to come here to a high knee. Either way, just keep yourself moving. Good. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. All right, take a moment. Catch your breath. Get a drink if you need it. We're going to go into our next muscle round. Now, this round has 2 lower body moves and 1 upper body. The upper body one, I'm going to be a little tricky, kind of combines 2 different things together. We're going to start with our traditional squat. Hands at the side. Again, if you want, you can go that heavier weight, sink down, bring it up. Second move is going to be that Romanian deadlift. So hands are going to come in front. We're going to hinge forward. Notice my back. I'm not leading with my shoulders. I'm pulling those shoulders back. I say lead with your chest on that one. And then we're going to do a wide row. I'm going to show you this way. Our hands are going to be here. Wide row, little kick out, in and down. Now, when we get to that one, I want you to think about the fact that we're going all the way to the triceps. So back first, bigger muscle, but then we bring those triceps in. When we kick out, you're going to need to drop your weights down lower, unless you're using the same weights through the whole thing. All right, pick up your weights for your squats. We're going to start with 8 suitcase squats. Hands are at your side. Feet are underneath your hips. Push those hips back. I'm going to go sideways so that you can see. Sink down into that and push up for 1. Nice and slow and control. It's not about going fast. It's about putting your mind and muscles together. That's 3, 4, 5. Big exhale on the up. 6, 7, and 8. All right, Romanian deadlift. Lead with the chest. I want you to roll those shoulders back and down. Stick the chest out. I'm going to go to the side again because you can see flat back, also not arched. Lead with your chest. Come down to about mid-shin. Slight bend in the knees. Push through your heels and come on up. 1. This, you should feel this in the back of your leg. 2, in the hamstring. Hinge, drive up, 3, hinge, drive up, 4, hinge, drive up, 5, hinge, 6, hinge, 7, and hinge, 8. All right, we're gonna combine those two, squat first, and then we'll bring those hands in front to go right into that deadlift. All right, starting with your squat. Sink back, come on up, hinge forward. 1, sink back, up, forward. 2, hinge. 3, down, drive up, hinge. 4, 5, 6, really squeeze those glutes as you're coming up. 7, 8. All right, now we're gonna go into that wide row to kick out. So I'm dropping my weights down considerably for this one because I know my triceps are a small muscle and I can't handle the same amount of weight. So we're gonna get into that hinge position like we're in the bottom of that of that Romanian deadlift and do it at an angle. Here we go. Out first, out, in, and down. Hands underneath the elbows, straighten, down, and down. Up, out, in, and down. Really brace yourself through the core. I believe that's 4. Up, out. Make sure you're not shrugging your shoulders. You want to go to the center of the back. Push it out. 6, 7, and 8. All right, come on up. We're gonna put all of them together. Stay with the weight that you can handle with those triceps. Squat. We're going to that Romanian deadlift. In that Romanian deadlift, we're gonna do that row, wide row to kick out. All right, starting with your squat. Come on up, hinge forward. Stay in that position. Up, out, in, down, and stand for 1. Squat, hinge, up, out, in, down. 2. Squat, hinge, up, out, in. Remember, this push up here is through the heels. 3. Just because it's the end of another move, we're still finishing that Romanian deadlift. Out, in, down. 4. Squat, hinge, up, out, in, down. 5. Squat, hinge. Remember, lead with the chest. 6. Squat, hinge, up, out, in, down. 7. One more. Squat, come on up, hinge, up, out, in, down, and stand. All right, go ahead and put those weights off to the side. Make sure they're out of your way. We're going into our next cardio round. So we're gonna do what I refer to as a standing burpee. So we're gonna sink down, tap back, come in and up, down, tap back on the other side, in and up. We're then gonna go into high knees. So you may have already done this in the first round if you modified your soccer taps. And then we're gonna do twisted heel taps. So we're gonna bring that hip or heel around in front of the opposite hip. Same as we did before. 2 rounds, 20 seconds each move, 2 minutes total. All right, we're starting out with that standing burpee, so we're gonna go into that squat, tap back, in and up. Now you can come up on your toes if you want to on that or you can do a little hop if you want. Lots of different ways to do it. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Down, back, in, up, down, back, in. Yeah, throw those arms into there. I forgot to mention that. And up, down, back, in, and up. All right, hands moving up over the heart. Gets the heart rate up more. Back, in, up, down, back, in. All right, let's go to high knees. Pump it out. Now you can march this out. You can run this out. You do you. That's it. Keep it going. Keep it going. All right, 3 more seconds here. We're gonna go twisted heel taps. 2, 1. Here we go. Twist from the hips. Kind of throw my arms in the opposite direction. Kick that heel out. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1. Back to that burpee. Down, out, in. Now, if you want to do a full out burpee, you know what it is. Go right ahead. I like to make this a little bit less impact. So that various fitness levels can handle it. All right, we got 3, 2. Last one, go into your high knees. That's it. Now you can march this. It can be just as effective. You can run it out. But I want you to pull those knees up. Notice my foot is coming forward. I'm not kicking back. That would be a butt kick. All right, 3, 2, 1. Twisted heel. That's it. Keep it going. And we got 3, 2, 1, and walk that off. All right, what I don't want you to do right now is stand still. I need you to move around a little bit. Take some nice deep breaths. All right, our next round of muscle. We have a curtsy. Let me show you the curtsy. We're gonna come across with that back foot. All right, so it's going wider than my front foot, but my knee is staying in line with that front foot, and then we will go to the other side, all right? Try to keep your shoulders facing forward on that one. We're then gonna do an upright row, which we will combine in with that, and then we're gonna do a front press, all right? So, again, I'm gonna go a little bit heavier on the weights with just the curtsy, and then I will switch it out as we move in the other moves. All right, curtsy time. So 8 each side, all right? So we'll do 1 each side before we count. So sink down and bring it up. I'm stepping back away from that front foot, 1, so that my knee is in line with the ankle. Press down, this hip is getting pushed out. 2, sink into that. You want a little distance between that back knee and your heel. 3, and up. Again, pushing up through that front heel, squeezing the glute. 5. Keeping those shoulders over the hips. They go back with you. 6. That's 7, 1 more each side. And 8, all right. I'm gonna drop down a little bit in my weights for our upright row. So I want you to think of a track from your thigh to your chest, and your elbows are going up and out. Your wrists should be slightly below your elbows. Pull those shoulders back, slight bend in the knees, up and out, and down. Now some people don't have much flexibility in your wrists and can only go this high. That's fine. I want the elbows higher than the wrists. That's 4. Squeeze the back, pull the shoulder blades down. 5. 6. 7. And 8. All right, going into our curtsy, and then we will do that upright row. Now, if you wanted to do a whole bunch of upright rows, you could do the upright rows with the curtsy, but we're not gonna do that today. We're gonna do our curtsy, and then we'll come back to center for that upright row. So curtsy, and row for 1. Curtsy, 2. Good. Curtsy. 3. Excellent. Keep that going. Curtsy. 4. Curtsy. 5. Driving up through that front heel and then squeezing back shoulders. 6. 7. Curtsy. 8. Excellent. All right. Going into our last move, which is a front chest press. So we're going to come out in front with those weights. Long lever here, using the shoulders, a little bit of the chest, smaller muscles. I'm going to drop those weights down a little bit again because I know moving out away from those muscles makes those weights feel heavier. So at the end of that, we're going to come here, but then we're going to row them in. So from here, we're going to press out and bring it back in. Keep those shoulders down. Squeeze those abs as you go out. Out in front of the chest. Pull it back in. 3. Out. Pull it back in. 4. Out. Pull it back in. 5. 6. So you know if you have the right weights, if in the last couple reps you're feeling like you can't do a whole bunch more. And I am not sure about my count, so we're gonna do one more for good measure. I think we had an extra, but who knows? All right, curtsy, upright row. When you come to the top of that upright row, you're gonna bring those hands in, push out, come back in, and drop it down because we still have to finish that upright row. All right, catch your breath for a second. Let's start with those curtsies. Here we go. Step back and down. Remember, your weight is moving back, but you're in that front heel. Up, pull them in, press out, in, and down. Good, that's 1. Curtsy, up, in, press out, in, and down. That's 2. Curtsy, up, in, out, in, down for 3. Curtsy, upright row, push out, in, down. Really tighten those abs as you straighten those arms out to protect that back. Up, out, in, and down for 5. Curtsy, up, push them out, in. 6, we got 2 more here. Whoo, it's hot in here. Up, press out, in, and down. 7, last one. Curtsy, up, press, in, down, and that was 8. All right, again, put those weights down and out of the way. We're gonna go to our last 2 minutes of cardio. Woohoo! All right. So forward, we're gonna take a little step down. We're gonna go down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up. Step on the heels as we go forward and sink down. Bring it up, toe ball, heel, toe ball, heel. I want big pumps in the arms as well. That's gonna help get that cardio up. Second one, little grapevine kick. So 1, 2, 3. Woo, let's try again. Kick, 1, 2, 3, kick, 1, 2, 3, kick. All right, or you can do a shuffle, kick, shuffle, kick. The grapevine just means that that foot is going behind. You get a little bit more rotation through the center. And the last one, jumping jacks. Now, lots of different ways to do it. You can do a full out jumping jack, or you can do a one side tap out, all right? Or how about a little combination? One, and a jump. I think we're gonna try that today. That looks like a lot of fun. All right, join me with whatever version of that you wanna do. All right, forward steps down, back steps up. Same as always, 20 seconds each move, 2 times through, total of 2 minutes. I want big pumps on those arms. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Down, down, up, down, up. Heels, toes, heels, toes. Pump those arms big. That's part of what's getting that cardio up. All right, here we go. Oh, sorry, 5 more seconds. 2, and 1. 1, 2, 3, kick. 1, 2, 3, kick. Now, if you're doing that grapevine, I want to see a little rotation through the hips. I'm kind of staying on the balls of my feet, light on my feet. You can hear them hitting the floor, but I'm not pounding. 1, 2, 3, kick. All right, last one, jumping jacks. We're gonna do 1. Forgot what I was doing. Now you don't have to do that jump. Keep it low impact. Good, if your shoulders bother you, you don't have to come up as high. You can go here. 2, 1, down, down, up. Now I switched my lead leg this time. I'm stepping on the other foot first. Down, up, down, up. 2, last one, here we go. 1, 2, 3, kick. 2, 3, kick. Good. 1, 2, 3, kick. 1, 3, kick. 5 more seconds. 2, 1, let's go into that jumping jack. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Woo! And that heart rate up. Love it. You pick you here. Lots of different ways to do it. 2, 1, and rest. All right. Again, keep those feet moving for a moment. Walk that off. Couple nice deep breaths here. That feels good. All right, we have 1 muscle round left. We're gonna do a wide squat. We're gonna do an overhead press, and then we're gonna do a side bend. I'm gonna show you an option on that with a knee raise. Again, you do you. All right, wide squat. I'm gonna go to my heavier weight since we're doing legs first. Now, we're gonna bring those feet out wider than our hips. I'm gonna keep those weights resting right here on my thighs. My toes are facing forward. We're gonna sink down into it and bring it up. Sink down and bring it up. I'll show you from the side, weight in the heels. 3, 4, 5, squeeze the glutes. 6, 7, and 8. All right, we're gonna go to an overhead press. Now we're gonna do it here, out wide. So when we do our wide squat, we'll be up here. Let's pick up those weights, and we're gonna do our overhead. Now again, I'm going down a little bit in weights because using a smaller muscle group, those shoulders. So we're gonna start out wide. Here we go. Press up and bring it down, nice and controlled. And down. Notice I'm not bringing my elbows all the way down to my ribs. I'm staying out nice and wide. Wrists over the elbow, that's 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8. All right. My shoulders are feeling that this morning, so I'm gonna drop myself down a little bit. Always listen to your body because now we're gonna do that wide squat to overhead press. So bring those feet out nice and wide. Instead of having our hands down here, we're gonna bring them up We get a little bonus move here to get in position for that overhead press. So start by pushing those hips back. Come on up, we rotate out, up, down, bring it back in. 1, sink down, up, out, up, down, in. That's 2. Out, up, down, in for 3. Sink down, up, in. That's 4. Sink down, drive up, out, up, down, in. 5. Push through those heels, out, up, down, in. 6. Press it up there. Try not to arch your back. Keep those abs pulled in. 7. Out, up, down, in, and rest. Woo, all right. I am going to switch weights one more time. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little side bend. Now, on the side bend, if you want to lift into, you can. That's why I said I do an add-on. You can come here and here, or you're just gonna go side to side. We are holding weights out there. All right, so again, I'm dropping my weights down because holding them out there, gonna get those shoulders really tired. All right, and not only that, but we're tired. We've done a lot of work today. Get those feet out wide, arms up. You can lift the knee or leave it down, but we're gonna go side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, woo! 8, how are the shoulders feeling? And bring it down. Now, it won't be as bad because we're not gonna be holding them there. Moving them around will make it feel a little better. All right, so we have our wide squat. We're gonna open up to that overhead press, and then we're gonna do our side to side bend, with or without the knee lift. Start with those weights up in front, pull those abs in, sink back into that squat. Here we go. Down, up, out, overhead. Now bring it right here, side, side, bring it in for 1. Sink down, out, up, down, side, side, in for 2. Push it up there, out, up, down, side, side, in for 3. Sink down, out, up, down, side, side, for 4. Down, out, up, side, side. Whew, 5. We're almost there, folks. Out, up, down, side, side, in. 6. Sit down, up, out, up, down, side to side. 7. Last one. Oh, up, out, down, side, side, in, and safely bring those weights down. Nice job. Don't go anywhere because we always stretch at the end. But give yourself a second. Whew. Get a drink if you need to. And we will stretch it out here. All right. Let's just start with a nice big inhale and exhale. One more. Let's go up and over. Hold it there. Reaching up over your head. Stretching. And bring that to the other side. All right, let's start up at the hip flexor. So bring yourself into a split. Pick up that back heel. Roll the hips forward so that you have shoulder, hip, knee. Nice straight line right here. Feeling it up here in that hip flexor. Push into that back toe. Roll the hips forward. All right, push that heel all the way to the floor. Hinge forward. You want to feel that in the calf. Lower back of the leg. And now straighten that front leg. Heel down, toe up. Nice flat back, hinge forward. You want to feel that in the hamstring, upper back of the leg. Oh, that feels great. All right, come on up. Let's move to the other side. Roll the hips forward. You're rolling underneath your shoulder. Hold it there. That back heel off the floor. Knee bent, knee, hip, shoulder. Push the heel to the floor. Hinge forward. Good calf stretch. Oh, feels so good. All right, straighten that front leg. Heel down, toe up. Hinge forward. Bring those feet out nice and wide, toes facing forward. We're gonna go over to the side, push the hip back, a little lean forward. You wanna feel that in that inner thigh. So I've got lots more workouts coming for you. I've got years and years worth of workouts that little by little, I'm gonna be putting them all out here on YouTube for you to use for free. Other side. Remember to listen to your body. If something doesn't feel right, determine what it is and fix it or stop that particular. Let those arms hang down. All right, little bend in the knees, hands up above the knees, rotate the toes out, and now roll a shoulder forward, get a little spine rotation. Other side. And roll yourself up, bring those feet in. Arms out nice and wide, squeezing the back, open the chest. Bring your hands together in front, palms out, head down. Separate those shoulder blades. Bring one arm across your chest, sink that shoulder down away from your ear. Other side, come across, pull it in. Push that shoulder down. Stretch those triceps. Start with the arms up, bend one to the elbow, bend that hand right down between the shoulder blades. Reach back up, other side. And throw those arms up and bring it all the way down. Thank you so much for joining me for the Big Mac. I hope you enjoyed it. Lots more to come. Remember, exercise is only half of the equation. You need to make good decisions in the kitchen. I'm here to help you be healthy before you need to be healthy. See you again real soon. Bye, everyone.